Before we start, this video is a complete joke and is supposed to not be taken seriously. We don't mean to harm our viewers and just want to make sure everyone has an okay time without spreading mass amount of hate. With that all out of the way, I hope you enjoy. Anime. It is filthy trash that only horny weeaboos watch for some reason who have no lives whatsoever. But fuck that. Today we will be counting down the most thrilling, engaging and overall badass fight scenes that have changed the world of anime as a whole. I, an unoriginal YouTuber using a fucking text-to-speech voice to make a shitty meme, introduces the top 10 anime fight scenes. And don't worry, I'll only make this a one-time thing as I don't want to become the next Watch Mojo, shooting out top 10 lists on the daily in order to make a fucking dime. Without further ado, let's start this bad boy. Number 10. Stan vs Stelios contest from the underrated anime American Dad. In the episode Bully for Steve, the protagonist named Stan Smith is trying to help out his son Steve to stand up for himself and overall not be a total jackass. However, Steve decides that he has had enough and through Facebook, calls Stelios Contis himself to teach his dad some respect. This is by far one of the biggest stomps in anime history and showcases how you shouldn't fuck with certain people, especially Stelios Contis. Number 9. CJ vs Big Smoke from the long-time running series GTA San Andreas. Throughout the series, CJ has tried to kill his arch-long rival Big Smoke after he failed to follow the damn train.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Knock on the wrong house, fool.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
And failing to pay for that number 9 order.
I'll have 2 number 9s.
Either way, these series of events lead to their eventual final battle at Big Smoke's crack palace in the middle of Lost Centers. While Big Smoke fought hard by running around like a fat ass and calling in the boys, he lost the battle, leading to one of the most saddest anime deaths of all time. This was one of the most defining moments in anime and showed us that not everyone is an unkillable son of a bitch who comes back to life after they die. Why does that sound familiar? Fuck my grandma. Number 8. Spider-Man vs Elsa vs Joker vs Venom vs Godzilla vs Hulk vs Pink Motherfucking Ranger vs Anna vs Batman vs any fucking Disney character from who knows hell where. While these different characters have come from very questionable shows, they have made many crossover episodes ever since, and is now a full-fledged series on Crunchyroll. I mean Netflix. Wait, what the fuck does this have to do with the actual list? Oh, whatever. Now, while we couldn't pinpoint any exact fight to this spot, we decided to have all of them here because 1. They are all fucking retarded, and 2. Little kids can watch them in order for these toy channels to earn some big fucking cash. You know what? I'm fucking done. Move on to the next segment. Number 7. Sportacus vs Robbie Rotten from the very controversial anime Lazy Town. Throughout this prolonged but very popular series, the main hero Robbie Rotten is seen trying to take down his nemesis Sportaflop on many occasions, many of his plans fucking up in his face. However, this time, he entered one last duel to end the rivalry once and for all. Robbie fought like a true hero, but Sportaflop took the win, despite fans' shock and horror. But in truth, Robbie only allowed Sportacus to win due to Robbie being a lord and savior the entire time. While the fight only lasted a few seconds, the long stare down took about 20 episodes to finally finish. All the while showcasing the tragic yet cringy past of both these beloved characters. Robbie is truly number 1.
We are number 1!
Number 6. Darth Vader vs Adolf Hitler in 3 separate rap battles. While Star Wars and boring ass history classes are still going strong, a group of fans decided to pick the most popular characters from both series and pit them against each other in a rap battle that is like no other. While there is no actual fighting taking place, the level that these two go to insult each other is amazing, and led to the birth of more similar rap battles to come, becoming one of the most successful fan-made anime of all time. This shows that even verbal battles can be the very best. Fucking Pokemon. Number 5. Leafy is queer versus literally every fucking YouTuber on this goddamn site. If you thought that number 10 was a complete stomp, you haven't seen nothing yet. In the modern day era, many people saw the demise of the much beloved Leafy sheer anime as it was running for a pretty long time. He lost a legit roasting battle to the cute little lesbian with a tight pussy, got cyberbullied by that Fats Garden Gnome Killer Memester, got reported on by John, scared out of all things, was one of the biggest victims of CSGO skin insanity, and the biggest one of them all was when he literally got fucking destroyed by iFuckTV guy with his more popular manga to anime adaptation content cop. This just goes to show, don't have a fucking big ass chin, and don't be a cyberbully on the internet. Number 4. Appa vs Momo from the very hated anime Avatar, the game. In this long awaited showdown, all Xbox 360 avatars duel to the death, and are seen creating online avatars to have sex with. Oh fuck that. This battle comes from Avatar, The Last Airbender, which is much better than that Korra shit. In this fight, our main hero Aang is seen hallucinating a hyperbolical fight between his flying bison thingy and this lemur bitch, because of his lack of sleep. It was a showdown more impressive than Samurai Jack, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and dare I say it, total drama. Wait, that show has no relevance to what I'm talking about whatsoever. Number 3. Gordon Ramsay vs some random ass chef who had the idea to challenge Ramsay himself. While we couldn't find much information around this fight, because it was that fucking epic, we'll be able to manage. From what we can recover, Gordon was doing his usual thing, discovering disgusting shit from a restaurant, featured in his recent hit show Kitchen Nightmares. However, some so-called chef only known as Owner Joe decided to challenge Gordon, because he really wanted to die. The one thing you don't do, is try to argue with Chef motherfucking Ramsay, and that's what this retard did. He got a roast so hard, not even his ass could fit in the oven, before he got burned both literally and metaphorically. After this, we couldn't find out what happened to Joe, but from what we do know, you don't mess with Chef motherfucking Ramsay. Number 2. Cool Cat vs Butch the Big Bad Bully. From Senpai Derek Productions comes one of the greatest anime movies of all time, Cool Cat Saves the Kids. In this spin-off of Senpai Derek's porn star career, Cool Catson is seen trying to help kids become nicer and not become big bullies. However, Cool Cat meets his longtime nemesis Filthy Weeaboo-chan Butch the Bully after a 50-episode hiatus. With this, Butch tries to kill his arch-rival by trying to spray paint a fucking wall. Cool Cat sees this and nearly managed to catch him, but Butch was fast as fuck boy and escaped, just like the fat fuck he is. However, in one final attempt to kill his foe, Butch sends a really bad naughty ML in order to make our favorite Koeidisu Cool Catson kill himself. But in an amazing comeback, Cool Cat manages to reply to the ML with something so savage, it ended Butch's life, and ending the non-existent conflict once and for all.
If you were nice, you would have more friends, and friends are cool.
This was one of the most beautiful, engaging, well-animated, most tensioned, action-packed anime of all time, and nearly landed at the number 1 spot until number 1. We have the angry video game nerd versus a nostalgia critic as the best and overall most enjoyable fight scene of all time. Both these two popular series started off as small mangas being sold on the streets of North Korea for 1 cent. This was the fight that fans have waited to see, as both AVGN and NC had a long-time rivalry ever since the start and decided to end it once and for all. The fight was pretty long and lasted for 100 fucking episodes, but it was well worth it. During the fight, Nerd kicked the critic through a pile of random ass boxes, had the best fist fight than anything ever made, amazing camera angles and special effects, the best location, featured the return of well-known anime fighting moves such as the Hadouken, and Sonic giving booming Amy, had the best sword fight better than number 4, had a deeper lasting impact than number 10, was more verbal than number 3, had more roasts than number 5, was more vocal than number 6, had a even more depressing death than number 9, made way more sense than number 8, was more original than number 2, is far more watchable than number 7, and all that stuff. This is why the angry video game nerd versus a nostalgia critic was one of the most impactful, heartwarming, well-animated, saddest, demonic, pornographic, sexiest, racist, well not those last few terms but overall, it was one of the best anime fights of all time, and is well deserving of the #1 spot. Fuck my life. Thank you all for watching the video and special thanks to my man James107 who edited the video. He also kinda runs my second channel called Hone 2. We are still discussing about what's going on with that, but check it out nonetheless, link in the description below. That reminds me, I'll upload an update video soon talking about where the fuck I was in the past year, what I'm doing currently, the thing about that second channel and future video plans. I'll probably show my face for that, so have fun with that. I can't guarantee when it'll get released, but I hope sometime the next week or so. Besides that, I hope you all have a lovely day/night wherever you are. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. You don't have to, but anything is appreciated. Besides all that, see you in the next one.